HarperCollins presents The Warrior's Princess by Barbara Erskine, read by Rebecca Trehearn. Prologue. In her dream, Jess was standing on the track near the wood. In front of her, the gnarled, ancient oaks and taller, stately ash stood in a solid silhouette against the moonlit sky. Behind her, her sister's white-painted, stone-built farmhouse lay sleeping in the warm silence of the summer night, bathed in moonlight, pots of lavender and rosemary mingling their sweet fragrance with that of the wild mountain thyme in the still air. "Where are you?" The child's voice was clear in the silence, coming from deep within the trees. "Are we still playing the game?" In answer, the leaves of the trees rustled in the gentle breeze. "Hello?" Jess took a step towards the wood. From where she was standing, she couldn't see the track which led into its depths. There was no reply. Jess moved closer to the trees. "Are you there?" A slight chill played across her skin, and she felt herself shiver. Behind her, the house was silent, the windows dark. She had been aware, seconds before, that there were people there, asleep. Her sister's friends, her own friends. Now she knew, in the calm logic of her dream, that the house was empty. The curtainless windows were blankly staring eyes, and the hearth was cold. "Where are you?" The child's voice was closer now. She could hear the fear in it. "I'm here." Jess ran a few steps closer to the wood. "Follow my voice. I'm here on the track." She could hear the wind in the valley now, its gentle murmur growing louder as the branches of the trees began to move. The sound was coming closer, the whisper turning into a roar. She could feel the cold on her face, then in her hair. Across the broad valley, moon shadows raced across the dark swell of the hills. "Come to me, sweetheart! You don't want to be caught in the storm. You'll be safe here with me. We'll go and hide in the house." She was shouting now as loudly as she could, hurling the words towards the thrashing branches. Then she saw her in the moonlight, as the black clouds raced up the valley towards her. A girl with pale, flaxen hair, a long dress, colourless in the whirling shadows, her feet bare, her arms outstretched in desperation, her eyes huge in her frightened face. "Come on, sweetheart, I'm here!" Jess was running towards her. She was only feet away now. In a second, she would be able to reach the child, to draw her into her arms to safety. The moon vanished for a second. When it reappeared, the squall had passed. The night was silent. The girl was no longer there. "Jess?" The voice behind her was her sister's. "Jess, come inside. You shouldn't be out in the dark alone." In her sleep, Jess turned over and reached for her pillow. Tears were trickling down her cheeks. Already the dream was gone. 1. The curtains were open. There were voices in her head. A lost child, crying. 2 children. 3. For a while Jess lay completely still, staring, puzzled, at the narrow beam of sunlight as it moved slowly across the painting on the wall. Her painting. Her picture of the woods behind her sister's house, with the leaves touched to fire by the first frosts of autumn. There were magentas there, and crimsons she did not remember seeing before, though she herself had painted it. Extraordinary, beautiful details. Nuances of shadow that without that spotlight she had never fully appreciated. Why? Why hadn't she studied?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?